You're watching Trails of Doom.
Hi guys, Glenn from Trails of Doom. Got the brand new Tippmann TCR here. Got it outfitted right now with a 16-inch J&J barrel ceramic. What I've done is I've set up a test out to the target out there. It's 160 feet away, and my goal is to see how the MonsterSpin barrel versus the J&J with first strike rounds versus regular paint. I'm just curious. I've always been curious. Everybody says first strike rounds are so much more accurate and better. I've never shot them before, so this will be the first time I've ever done it. So I'm going to chrono everything, get all my speeds right, and then I've got an interesting thing to do with the chrono because I'm really curious what's going to happen to the speed over distance between the different systems. So I'm going to try to set up the chronograph down there so that we can see how much it drops at 160 feet away. I'll have the chrono at 150 feet, and hopefully I can pick up the readings from that. So it'll be interesting to film all of this, but that's kind of the fun of doing it, is to try to learn something. So hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching Trails of Doom. Alright, for our first test, we're chronographing the gun. So I'm using regular paint with the barrel that I'm planning on using, and I've got compressed air running to it. Alright, so it's shooting 247. I'm hoping you guys can see the chronograph when I'm doing this. Yeah, you should be able to. Alright, so now I'm going to put a first strike through it because I'm curious to see what that does. It's about 250 currently. So it does speed it up a little bit. Alright, so that's interesting. Let's go back there and set up the cameras down there. But that's pretty consistent over the chrono, so I'm happy with the speed. And I'm really impressed with how it shoots. So let's try the same thing with the MonsterSpin equipped. So we're a little faster speed-wise. That's about the same now. Alright, now let's set up the chrono down there. See what we can get filming with the chronograph all the way down there right in front of it. I'm curious to see what the drop is. Alright, so just in case you were wondering, the sheet up against the tree did work. I shot however many I just shot, and the ones where I hit the sheet, the paintballs didn't break, the first strikes didn't break, so I was able to go down there and get them again, so I'm going to shoot them again. So if you set up a sheet, that's a good way to save your first strike rounds for later use. Alright, so I got the chronograph set up down there, and I'm hoping it'll pick up a reading when I shoot over it down there. I got another camera down there filming as well, and I got my handheld chrono here. So let's see what this does. So we're still at 270, 273 actually. Wow. First strikes are a lot more accurate. I mean, this is my first time using them, and it's impressive. And this is the first time using first strikes out of the TCR, and I didn't have a single feed issue. I even ran some through that I had already shot. So this thing shoots first strikes great. Now let's go back do some more with the MonsterSpin. You'll notice the MonsterSpin, with the first strikes, you're shooting and it's going up and coming back down, just like a regular paintball. With this, it stays low and creeps back up. I have it set right now with the Flatline on regular, and then I have my Apex 2 just on 2 clicks. So it just gives a more consistent shot to shot. I'll chrono it real quick, make sure I'm still at the good speed. Yeah, I'm at 289. I have to go fix my sheet that blew out. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's do some more MonsterSpin shooting. Oh, I hit my bag. The chrono. Alright, so that gives you an idea of what you can do with MonsterSpin. Now that's just using regular paintballs, so the cost per shot is cheap. First strike, now that I've used it, is a lot more accurate, but the cost per paintball is a lot higher. So I want to do another full tube of first strikes. They just load in like the regular paint, like that. These two I've shot twice already. So this will be their third time I went down there and got them. The 12 round true feeds do hold 12 of the first strikes, not 13 like paintballs. Alright, so let's shoot this bad boy again. I'm really liking the first strike. It's a lot of fun to shoot. So as you can see, first strike's just unbelievable. I mean, it's so much more accurate. You don't have the left to right spin that you normally do with regular paint when you're back spinning it, going left to right. So now let's shoot some regular paint through the same 16-inch J&J barrel, same FPS. It's obviously going to drop because it's not first strikes. But this will be interesting to see. We'll see how much it drops. 243, so it dropped what? It was at 270, so 30 about. Now they're dropping big time at this distance. I gotta aim way up. So, with regular paint, it doesn't have the distance, obviously. The MonsterSpin and the first strike rounds shoot a lot further. The first strike rounds, you still have the arch, whereas the MonsterSpin kind of goes under branches, whereas I'm hitting these branches up here, which is something you got to deal with when you're playing in the woods. It's one of the reasons why I love MonsterSpin. Now, obviously, now that I've used first strike rounds, I'm going to want to use those whenever I can, just because it's so much more accurate, shot to shot. To be able to hit, we're at 160 feet away, and to be able to hit that little tiny sheet, that's a twin sheet, and it's only about maybe 36 inches wide, and you saw how many times I'm hitting it. I'll edit it so that you can see what it's doing downrange, so we can see what the speed is down there, but I'm just extremely impressed. But this is the new Tippmann TCR, shooting right out of the box first strike rounds. Just an incredible little marker. For the money, for only 350 bucks, I mean, you just can't beat it. It's first strike round ready out of the box. You can switch it to hopper fed if you don't want to play mag fed all the time. It uses the 12 round true feeds that also hold 13 paintballs, and you can use the standard 7 rounds. Now with the 7 rounds, you can't run first strikes through them. You can only do the first strikes through the bigger magazines. But it works with compressed air, which is what I have running on it right now, or 12 gram CO2s right inside. So it's a really compact, cool platform. You've seen my other video on it. I mean, I love this gun. It's really fun. I can't wait to play with it. So thanks for watching Trails of Doom, guys. Be sure to put this on your Facebook page. Let other your friends know about it. You got the Trails of Doom stickers on eBay. Thanks again. See ya. Forgot to test my barrel that I just got. This is the Big Shot by Lapco. 687 bore size with the apex tip on it. It's 12 inch. That's what fits on the TCR just barely, as you can see. Let's see how it shoots. Got 3 paintballs in this one. Go ahead and shoot them. I like how that shoots. Nice barrel. Isn't that fun? Now that's my MonsterSpin. So see how it kind of stays low and goes flat? Yeah. None of the other paintball guns shoot like that. That's why I like that so much. Because see how far it shoots? Like if I were here and they were there, they wouldn't be able to shoot me hardly from this far away. Like they'd have to arch the paint real high. Oh, you just missed it. Oh, you hit it. Hit it again. Yeah, you go, girl. Look at you, 3 in a row.
Yeah, but I'm better at the regular guy because it only took me 25 times to get even.
Yeah, but now you know how it's shooting. It takes a while to figure it out. Look at that. You're natural. Well, you normally wouldn't have the tank on there.
Where would it be?
On your back. That's what I call a winger. You ignore it because it didn't fly right. Nailed it. Nailed it again. Alright, now these are first strike rounds. These are like 50 cents a piece.
And you want me to shoot them?
Yeah. You just like a regular. Here you go. Come over here. This is my new gun. Nailing them. Nailing them. Look at you.